I've looked at them in more detail.
So, 88 pounds and other.
Welcome to American Dream Garage. I thought it was a good time to do an update on the restoration project with my BMW 3.0 CS. If you watched the last episode, the major difference you'll see is it's sitting on the ground. I got the suspension all completed and got the rear brake lines installed. I still need to do the front crossover brake lines, front wheel brake lines, and then front to back brake line and fuel line, but the work on the floors kind of preempted that until I can get it done. So first I'll show you where we are with the engine bay. Then we've moved into the interior and to the trunk and doing some work on the floors, so I'll show you that. And making good progress. I've got a lot of parts on order. Hoping that when we get all those parts, we'll be able to make quick work of the assembly. And my goal is within the next 30 days to attempt to start it. So let me do a quick review of those areas for you. All right, as you can see, the engine bay is, for the most part, completed. Got the windshield wiper motor back in, heater motor back in, all the rest of the parts in. I got the vacuum hoses all hooked up, all the fluid or the coolant hoses, brake fluid and power steering fluid hoses. I'm still short brake lines to the front wheels, brake line to the back. The rear wheels brake lines are done. So got a couple more connections in here, some little things to finish up, but for the most part it's done. So we moved to the interior. I can't remember if I showed, but basically around these drain plugs there was rust, but nowhere really else. So I got the floors in, got them cut, got the floors cut out, and at this point I've got them for the most part installed with rivets. Then I'll look at adding some strength with some welds, as well as seam sealer to make sure that everything's sealed up real tight. Then you can also see the other side. Both of the floors were good. I've got the plugs cleaned up, and I'll reinstall those. I did order all new carpet for it, and that's coming in about 3 weeks. The interior for the most part is good. Then moving to the trunk, I went ahead and basically stripped it because I wanted to definitely clean and paint certain parts, and rather than have it get in the way of doing it right, I disassembled everything. I've got a plate for the one small hole that we had that I'll get welded in place, and then I've ordered the new wheel well covers. You can see they're kind of damaged, as well as the gray material that will be reinstalled back onto the rear trunk pieces. There may be an option to really just order all of this stuff and get it replaced, so I don't have to just throw all that away. But anyway, I got paint coming for this. I got the rear deck lid off, and it's going to need to be repainted. We got the oxidation of this paint from sun, so I'll get that. It's very good shape. just sand it down a little bit and get it repainted and get it back on there. So anyway, that's where we're at. Hopefully, again, in about a month's time, we'll be doing a video where we fire it up. Some of it, as I say that, I need to think about the timing on the parts. So I know the carpet's probably 3 to 4 weeks out. I don't know about the rear pieces in the back here, but anyway, we'll work on it based on getting the parts in, and see if we can get this baby running again. Thanks for joining me at American Dream Garage.